この土地さ逃げてくる時に見ただ。燃えていねえのは侍雇ったその村だけだった。
そうせるだけで百姓のために戦う侍があるべか。侍は君ねえが武井だぜ。
腹の減った侍探すなよ。腹が減りゃ熊だって山降りるだ。
Hi everyone, and welcome to Clips by Kurosawa, where we'll be watching and discussing Japanese writer and director Akira Kurosawa's 8 films featured on Letterboxd's top 250 narrative features list. The film we are discussing today is the 7th film by Kurosawa I've seen, so I invite you to watch his movies alongside me and come back to hear my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours in the comments section. On today's episode, we are not discussing Kurosawa's Ran like I said in the last video. Instead, we are talking about Kurosawa's most critically acclaimed film, samurai epic, Seven Samurai. Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, a film about a group of samurai who are hired to help protect a farmer's village from bandits, is one of the most critically acclaimed films ever. This film has won multiple awards and can be found towards the top of any movie ranking list. Seven Samurai inspired countless other films like The Magnificent Seven and even Pixar's A Bug's Life. With a somewhat troubled production, mostly due to Kurosawa being adamant about building a set, the film's production was shut down twice. Despite tough production and mixed reviews when first premiering, Seven Samurai is among the best films of all time and is ranked number 4 on Letterboxd. The performances in this film help make the 3.5-hour runtime breeze by with each actor's diverse yet compatible performances. Toshiro Mifune delivers his best performance in my opinion, with an array of emotions expressed throughout the film. At first, the audience isn't sure of Mifune's character's ethos, since he seems crazy and acts without thought. But as the film progresses, you empathize with Mifune and his portrayal as Kikyocho, since he is an outsider to the samurai and the farmers. Takashi Shiromara also delivers an incredible performance that is subtle yet compelling. His character gets the audience hooked instantly after he saves a local boy from a kidnapping. The rest of the samurai and the entire cast all do a great job as well. The overall writing and direction in this film was fantastic, and is probably Kurosawa at his best. Going into the film, I was worried it was going to feel super long and not be cohesive, but I should have never doubted Kurosawa. The script flows super well with no scene or even shot feeling too long. The scope, set, and amount of characters is much larger than any other Kurosawa's earlier films, and I think Kurosawa and his crew did a great job of capturing each character's personality and style, while also not straying too far from the central plot. One of my favorite parts of this film is towards the beginning when the farmers are trying to find samurai to hire. The introduction to each unique character felt familiar, which leads me to how modern this film feels. Seven Samurai, despite being made in 1954, felt like a modern epic. This is due to its overall look and the script. Seven Samurai was one of the first films to use the plot element of gathering heroes or the team to take on their mission, something that is commonly used in heist movies like the Ocean series. This technique, called the Seven Samurai formula, created a subgenre of men-on-a-mission films, including Star Wars, The Avengers, and even shows like The Walking Dead. One of the first scenes in the film that I previously touched on was when Takashi Shiromara's character, Kanbei, saved a boy from a kidnapping. This plot device of introducing a character through an action or good deed that is semi-unrelated to the main plot of the film can be seen in many action films today. Even the subject matter and themes from this movie feel modern. Unlike some of Kurosawa's other films, it was hard for me to pick out the overall theme. Instead of having a ton of subtext like Ikiru or Throne of Blood, this film felt just like an epic story. There are a few themes that resonate with me. I think Toshiro Mifune's character is kind of the medium for Kurosawa and the writers to introduce subtext. Kikyocho is an outsider among the group, not only because of his personality, but his heritage as well. Kikyocho was born in a farmer's family and is not a real samurai. Despite this, he is determined to be part of the team and protect the villagers. I think this speaks to our society's obsession with labels. In Seven Samurai, there is this distinction between farmers and samurai, or for that matter, rich versus poor, or powerful versus not. Despite being labeled as a farmer's son and outsider to the group, Kikyocho helps get the job done. I think the idea of being fed the mindset of your status affecting your ultimate goals and potential can be pulled out of this film. Unintentional or not, a lesson in this film is to not let your class or perception of your status affect what you want to accomplish.
また負け戦だったな。お？いや、勝ったのはあの百姓たちだ。わしたちではない。
I rated this film 5 stars on Letterboxd, and it has become one of my favorite movies ever. I would recommend it to anyone that loves cinema and wants to see Kurosawa at his best. Let me know your thoughts on Seven Samurai in the comment section, and join me next week for my last video, where I will be discussing Kurosawa's critically acclaimed late masterpiece, Ran. Thank you.